Geek. So this is an age-old question. I actually had another video set in mind to do, which was talking about Jujutsu Kaisen being mid. Yeah, I said it. Question mark, mid. That was something I wanted to talk about before. As a matter of fact, I had the video recorded twice. I recorded the video, and it was like 30 minutes or something, or 40 minutes or something like that all together, like 18. Something. Look, it was just trust me. But what happens was the audio didn't record for whatever reason. You know how it goes. The audio. For those y'all content creators or, you are tech people and stuff like that, what can happen will happen and you got to diagnose exactly what happened. So anyway, it didn't record, but I was thankful in hindsight because by not recording, Jujutsu Kaisen, it won Anime of the Year. So anyway, I'm sitting here and also, matter of fact, I guess, talking about JJK is also, it fits it fits under what I'm talking about here too, because I have been rewatching My Hero Academia in the background lately, ever since they were talking about the new season about to drop, or, we got news about the new season, and if this season 7 is the final season, which it doesn't look like it. I had some folks actually come to the video, and I can't remember exactly who told me this, but so my bad, y'all. If y'all watching this video and I couldn't give you credit, my bad. But they said that they're a manga reader, because I only read a little of the manga, but they are caught up on the manga, and this is probably not going to be the last season, and it's probably going to be another season. Y'all know I talked about this on a separate video before. I would love to see My Hero Academia go into a whole different direction, and not in a bad direction, but in the direction where they talked about the quirks on the first episode, on one of the, well, no, it was the episode. It's an episode where All Might's explaining his power. See, I'm not going to spoil it just in case some folks ain't seen it, but I will say, because I got spoiled My Hero. My homie, I hooked up and put onto My Hero Academia. He ended up reading the damn manga, and we just having a casual conversation, and I'm just was an anime watcher. I'm just an anime watcher, and he dropped some stuff like way before it happened, some in-game stuff. But the interlude, the prologue, is over. No, I just wanted to give y'all one of the reasons why I decided to even do this video. So anyway, to stay back onto the topic, a lot of times I'll have things on in the background while I'm working, and what'll happen is, when you do, I'm not fluent in Japanese, so I have to listen in English. I watched damn near 70-80% of One Piece during 2020 during the miasma at that time, and I was only able to listen while working by listening to it in English. It would have been near impossible for me to look at the subs while I'm working and doing something else, but it's the same as listening to music and something. And when something is a long season or a long series with hundreds of episodes, multiple seasons, like One Piece, it's easier to do it that way. Now, the main difference that I seen all the time, and I hear about it, is the pronunciations, or how the, well, not even so much, what the pronunciations, but even some more how the Japanese voice actors are better. And to be real with you, most of the time, especially if you're watching, if you're I do my best to pride myself with staying up to date with anime, but then it's so much anime, that it's hard to just sit and keep up with every brand new anime from every anime series and type to try to come out, So that's the main thing, or one of the main key cogs, is it just sounds better in Japanese. Now that I will agree with. Some English voice actors are actually good, but I'm watching My Hero Academia, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, some of the voice actors for English just sound weird because of the fact that I'm used to the Japanese voice actors, because I have been listening for so many years now and so many multiple seasons on how they sounded. And I've just hit the Lemillion part. I've already watched it, so I just hit, for those y'all know, Lemillion is the character whose permanation, he can warp through things. Again, I ain't about to spoil nothing. This is just some synopsis bio type stuff. So, and his voice is good, but then other characters' voices, they don't sound like Froppy. Her voice sounds good. Deku's voice still sounds good. Kachan's voice is like, I like the Japanese voice. But a lot of that is just some of the voices are like, Luffy's voice is good too as well for One Piece. But I feel more comfortable if I have a choice to watch dub versus sub, because even though sub is in the native language of the source material, which is Japanese, I'm not Japanese. I love the art form and the medium, but I'm not Japanese. My native language is English. I'm from the States, so that's why I can understand it better. So the reason why I did the video too is because it was a part with Lemillion when he was explaining. Now, this is not a spoiler, but I will say he was explaining his power, and he was talking about his weenie. Yeah, for those y'all know the part and seen it, yeah, he talking about his weenie on it, and that he tried to hide it while he was using his powers. And I don't remember that part in the Japanese version. And it's a lot of things that, because of the translation, and I know that's one of the main cogs and reasons that people just do not like the English and will go to, the subs faster, is because of that. Because of the English, sometimes certain things can get left out, but I think that's why I was mentioning, I said earlier, I was just getting ahead of myself, where the translation and how things are pronounced. Look, I can't even pronounce about how things are pronounced. Just like for years, people were calling Yuffie Yuffie. Me and a homeboy used to go back and forth about that all the time for Final Fantasy VII, all the time when the game first dropped, because we from the States, and if you look at it, you can have the translation, the pronunciation, and a lot of story elements have been missed or not told. And I find it a lot, it's depending on the anime, because it's been on both spectrums. I've listened to some spoilers or some great plot points in English before, and it felt like it came off harder, or it explained more of the story. I was given a better understanding than how the translation sounded, if that makes sense. Because a lot of times, and vice versa, and sometimes the Japanese version will go, and during the subtitles, but the only thing about the damn subtitles, I gotta use my damn Sharingan and morph my damn eye into Otaku eye. I got a geek eye and an Otaku eye, shit. Because when you're watching subtitles, I go back. Like, I'm a big pause, rinse and repeat, hit that J button, hit that arrow button, whatever you do, go back in time. And I'll rewatch the same part over and over. So then that way I can get the better or the deeper understanding, depending on the anime too. If it's something real deep, I'll watch both. But this will make me say, in My Hero Academia is not like, it's kind of like, it's a shonen, so it's not too many of these action type comic book feely-ish boys animes that feel like they have a lot of love, or they have the plot is overly complex, which to a degree I like that, but then again, I do like to have some kind of complexity to the movies, or Oh, not the movies, to the anime. I was thinking about Harry Potter, and I was after the Harry Potter movement. I'll start watching anime during the time where everybody was onto Harry Potter and reading the books and watching the movies. So I didn't really care like that. But then I did get around to, I was dating somebody at the time who was really into it. So, you know, you got to do what you got to do. I put my Harry Potter badge on, went and got the wand. Not seriously, I didn't go have a badge or a wand. But I was impressed with the level of maturity in the story, how they were giving this to basically like preteens, like people who were just in that age that Gulliver's Travel. Damn, I know I'm going back to, I don't know, do they still have Gulliver's Travels in schools and shit anymore? I don't know. But that type of, you know, those books and stuff. And this had these like complex or stories that looped and stuff over together. So a lot of times, again, to tie it back to what I was saying with the subs and dubs, a lot of times that's one of the main things I've noticed. But I will admit, for My Hero, I really enjoyed the Japanese dub more, the Japanese sub more on this than I have a lot of dub. But I'll watch the dub. Again, while I'm doing something, but that's just the same with every anime. So I think the at the end of the day, it's just like everything's subjective, and it's our own what we like, you know. And I always found it funny. It's like the console wars. I'm a big gamer too, and it's like the console wars. It was always, I'm a big RPG guy, and my thing is always like this: whatever system or platform that the RPGs come out on, or for RPG I want, then I'll get that platform. And I think that it's just like games and stuff like that. So it's the same to with, you know, subs and dubs. Some people just like subs. They want to read, and it don't make you better. It don't make you, because you got the PC, the master race, PC master race, you know. Just because you watch, you know, subs, you got your geek eye and your otaku eye, and you know, you can double do. Don't make you better. And just because you know, well, nobody says anybody's better about watching dubs. Actually, when you watch dubs, it's like, that's what the thing comes down. If you watch dubs, you're ostracized. They don't want to pick you to play basketball. You are not first during dodgeball. But I like the dubs more. Again, my reasoning for it is mainly because I'm American. But English is my first language. But I watch both, depending. The only reason, I'll tell you the truth though, this is the truth. If the source material was in America, or something say it was married in America, if it was made out here, like cartoons, or American anime-ish things like Avatar and stuff, and when it dropped on dub first, if it dropped dub first, I watch dub. Why would I watch I'm talking about for me, because I like to experience stuff into my own understanding. And if it's too heavy of a topic or too deep, I'll go and double check online to figure out and stuff. But that's me. And this, like I said, so it's all depending upon the person. But anyway, I rambled on with story time. I just felt that I wanted to talk about this because it was on my mind and my heart. Let me know, y'all, in the comment section below, what you think. Am I crazy? Because I say, can't we all just watch anime along? Apparently not for some folks. But let me know what you do in the comment section below. And if you like the video, do me a favor and hit that like button. It helps YouTube put the video in front of other people trying to get this Otaku and Chill channel going. I have my other main channel, which is, I'm like, where am I go? My other main channel, the Geek Show, if you like RPGs and all that. The links are always in the description below. But I also want to talk about, that's mostly RPGs, by the way. That's mostly RPGs. I did want to talk about anime, and it's hard. I had tried to marry those for so long, and it just wasn't working. It wasn't doing it. YouTube doesn't really reward that like it used to, or different things. And I decided, let me just dedicate one channel for one thing. But anyway, I'm rambling, y'all. I'll holler at you later. Take it cheesy. And as always in the web, remember to eat, geek, sleep, repeat. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.